sounded like you had a few things to say at halftime during this one. What was your message? Can you take us through what you kind of told the guys?
I just told them we wasn't playing like ourselves. The what we put on tape in the first half was not a reflection of who we are as a team, and definitely wasn't who we were as a defense, especially. So I felt like telling those guys that and telling them that we need to step our stuff up. We need to step our play up and perform at a higher level and play like we're known for playing. And in the second half, guys came out and did that. They was flying down on special teams, defense, making big plays. Everybody, I mean, I don't know how many points they scored in the second half, but, you know, we came out and made sure that we didn't allow them to make those big plays again, and we eliminated all our mistakes and fixed them at halftime.
Were those the words you used, stuff and play? That's what you said?
No, that was a little bit more explicit, you know, parental advisory. But, yeah, I just told them we just got to fix our stuff and get back to being us. And we came out in the second half, but we showed who we were as a team and as a defense.
How did they hurt you with that? You know, there was a jet sweep to shovel around the end that broke up the sideline. I mean, they lined up with 3 linemen on one play, all kinds of weird-looking stuff there for a while.
Yeah, they gave us a lot of different looks. They gave us, I mean, of course, you have the plays that you don't script for, or you don't pay as much attention to, and they make some big plays off of those, especially the jet sweep or whatever. You know, we're playing some rules in that game. They got us in a good position for their offense, bad position for us. But we learn from it. We're gonna be very detailed about when we watch that part of the game and see what we can do, because you know it's a copycat league, so somebody's gonna steal that play from them and trying to run it on us.
So Preston, when they've got a chip on you and then the tackle is also sinking, you have to beat both guys to get to the quarterback. I mean, are you thinking that you can make a play there, or I mean, how hard is that?
It's not at no point in the game where I feel like I can't make a play. I don't care if they put 3 people right there. I still feel like I can make a play if I work hard enough. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a little tougher to make a play, but, you know, I still feel like I have a chance. You know, as long as the quarterback, you know, we got guys in the back end. Rasul, of course, he had a great game again. Sully got an interception. We got the DBs flying around, inside linebackers, and we getting good pressure up front. You know, it's never a time where I feel like I can't make a play with these guys on my team.
Preston, it's a little bit like taking a gut punch in that first half. Did they almost shock you, like you didn't expect anything like this in the first half?
No, they didn't shock us at all. We wasn't playing sound football. We made a lot of mistakes, and they was capitalizing on all our mistakes, and it caused them to, you know, have a great success on their end and put up some points. But, you know, I feel like we fixed those mistakes at halftime and made sure that we gathered ourselves and we got back to playing football like we known for playing football. But, you know, the Chicago Bears are a good team. They have a lot of good playmakers on their team in every phase. But, you know, we just know we got to go out there and, you know, play better football and not let the playmakers get hot and not let, you know, eliminate all the big plays.
With special teams, the emphasis of the coaches a lot at halftime that they got to be better.
I think the special team coach Mo Drayton told them they got to be better. But I told the guys that was on defense, that was playing special teams, that they need to be better. They need to contribute in a bigger way and make sure that, you know, you go out there and you don't allow them to make any more big plays in the second half.
Anything else?
Preston, how difficult is that when you're on defense and the special teams is consistently giving up big plays, putting you guys in tough positions, and even seeing points go on the board when you guys are obviously so focused on keeping them off the board?
You just got to focus on what you can control. I don't play special teams, so I don't know what goes on out there and what happened. But I just know that, you know, we just got to tighten up. You know, special teams got to tighten up, and we got to just focus on what we control as defense. No matter what they place the ball, we know we got to prevent them from scoring and making big plays. Special team, they had a rough game tonight, but I know they'll bounce back and be, you know, who they've been over the past, you know, few games, you know, throughout the season.
I know you used the chicken reference with Russell Wilson, but this guy can run around pretty good. I mean,
yeah, this is another one. This was another one. So, I mean, it was pretty tough, and I missed him a few times, and he's pretty tough to bring down. I feel like he's a talented kid, and he can bring a lot to the table for the Bears, and he'll be pretty good in this league for a long time.
Preston, since Z has been out, what do you think of the help you've gotten pressuring the quarterback from those interior guys on the line?
So what do I think of it?
Yeah, just what the contributions you've got from Kiki and Dean that maybe you didn't have last year.
Oh, we got a lot of talented pass rush. We always had a lot of talented pass rush in the interior. Kiki, Dean, Kenny, can't forget about him, and a lot of guys. You know, TJ Slayton is coming on. He's growing up from a boy to a man. He's doing a lot of great things. He's pushing the pockets on the run, and when he get a chance to pass rush, he's a massive kid who can move a grown man at any time that he feels like it. I just know those guys, they always work hard, and we always work together, and we just got to go out there and improve in a lot of ways to be a whole lot better down the stretch, and make sure that we fix those mistakes so they don't happen again.
Preston, speaking of Z, it's been forever since we've been in the locker room and been around you and the dynamic that you guys have had in there. And we're obviously not there at halftime. But like when you guys would do your interviews together, he kind of took the lead role, so to speak, right? Is this a new role for you, to be as outspoken as you were tonight and to take his charge as much? Or did we just not know about it? Was it more behind the scenes? Was it what you did tonight?
More behind the scenes. I mean, I've always been vocal. But, Z's a talker in interviews, so I allow him to talk. And I just sit there and look handsome as usual. And allow him to have, express his personality. And, of course, he'll tell y'all, like, a lot of times I don't get to see my personality because he's a talker. And I talk a lot more off the camera than on the camera. But, yeah, I mean, not having him around and doing those joint that was a lot of fun for both of us, a lot of fun for me. We gave Nate problems to do the interviews because, Z was hard to find. Well, he wasn't really hard to find. He was always trying to eat. But we did I miss having him around and doing the interviews together. I miss having that going. Maybe we get that dynamic going in the rest of the season or something.
After the way last season went and what you went through, I know you got more work to do, but what has it meant to be the leader you've been on this team and be as productive as you've been this season?
It means a lot, but I mean, it means a lot to the guys on the team. I guess I'm a guy they look up to, and a guy they look to for speeches and good pep talk and some great words of encouragement. So I mean, I've been embracing my role since I've been here. I just try to make sure that I go out there and I'm putting the right stuff on tape and I'm leading by a great example more than just leading by just talking, because you got some people who can say some good words but they don't lead by a great example. So I just try to make sure I do both, and I go out there and I put my actions. I put my words to action, and I go out there and play like I'm talking.
Preston, are you aware of the bonus you made tonight?
No, I'm just trying to win and play football and, trying to, help the team out in the best way as possible. But you can inform me, though.
You made $500,000.
Really, that's it? Man, I thought it was more. I thought you were going to hit me with some bigger news. But, I'm excited to go out there and play hard each and every week, regardless of the bonuses and the incentives that I may have in my contract. I'm just trying to contribute the best way as possible and help my defense to have great success and help the team have great success.
What's on your chain?
This right here is my initial. It's my logo, PS. And this is my wife and my daughter from my wedding. Yeah. You like it?
It's nice.
I'll get you one.
It costs more than my entire life.
How you know that, man? Just because I make a lot of money don't mean I spend a lot of money. Yeah, you hear what Ocho Cinco said, Chad Ocho Cinco said? Everybody think when you got money, expect it to be expensive. It could have costed $1,000. You never know.
Is that the same jeweler that Z uses for his captain's pendant, or a different guy?
Nah, it's a different guy. I mean, go to independent jewelers.